West Philly pimp. This a West Philly mode right here. Hey yo, I want y'all to see the bounce.
You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch.
Hey, don't go wild.
If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, here pages line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think? Well, you be done to try. South Coast shit, we bought it. UPK too solid. Little bitch think I'm.
I used to be nice,
Bitch, I ain't the one. Walk that every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. A hood. More than you, bitch. Chaawal shit, I'm about it.
Hey, show me how we about to listen, man, shout out, man. Nach TV. Listen, I heard the shit be popping, man. It's on YouTube, right? Yeah, I'm Captain right now, your star. Oh, yeah, this is UPK on the command Juliana. Listen, man, check out Nach TV. It's where it's at. It's popping. Noah. Bills the smoke. Listen, y'all get down with Nach TV, man.
You can never get a preach hole. You're a dirt ass, rust ass neck, bitch, with a fake ass jury. In Tennessee while I'm touring. As a Tennessee, but
yo, Nach TV, y'all know what it is, man. Slide right through anything. I'll let you go.
Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, here pages line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think? Well, you be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. UPK too solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood.
Alright, man. Back live on Nach TV, my motherfucking brother.
You a little nigga, ain't nothing mean. Base up off with a beat. AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, that clip roll a limousine. I shoot your ass in a spring. Boy, I bust your ass in a temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim.
North New Jersey, Brick City. I mean, you can't lead out there. I mean,
yeah. Alright. So, first of all, you from Brick City. You from North. You from the home of Redman.
That's a fact.
Queen Latifah. Naughty by Nature.
That's a fact.
Goddamn New Jersey Drive.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Talk about coming up in that type, you know what I mean, that type area, that type city.
Coming up in Jersey, especially where I'm from the north, living young, you know what I mean? Coming up on the block I came up from, actually from the block that Ghetto Nature is from Eaton, you know what I mean? Everybody from over there could tell you stories about, you know, brawls that Naughty by Nature done had. A lot of y'all might not know about Rotten Rascals. You know what I mean? The shootouts that they done had. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All that. The whole hood could tell you that over there. But that's the block I'm from. I'm from Eaton and all those 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, Roseville. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All of that. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's where I'm from. It's a real rich music area. Everybody over there in music. I mean, it might sound similar to a lot of the areas and shit, but you keep it real. It's so intertwined in Jersey. Like Jersey is so overlooked as far as we so close to New York.
Right.
You know, similar to like a Philly or something like that. You just so close, you get overshined. You see what I'm saying? You get overshined by the so-called Mecca, right? What we consider the Jerusalem of America. You get overshined, but Jersey is rich musically. Everybody intertwined with one another. So many artists that either made it or semi-made it that you'll never hear from. But we consider them as GOATs. You know what I mean? But growing up in Jersey, there's a lot of gangs and a lot of music. You know what I mean? A lot of gangs and a lot of music.
A lot of music.
You do learn to love it, unfortunately, though.
Right. So, I mean, anybody they know about Arsenal. He from North, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, he claimed, like, Grape Street, you know what I'm saying? So I would think that gang life wasn't really as prevalent as it would be, you know what I'm saying, in the West Coast, because in Philly, I mean, you don't really get too many gangs like that. So,
right.
If you say, like, gangs, like, what you mean? Like, what's gang life in North?
So gang life in North is more so, it's like you said, you got a couple grapes out there, you got numerous Crip sets, then you got a couple rollers out there, you got some hoovers out there, you got numerous blood sets. I can get into all the blood sets, I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gang life in North is basically the same as everywhere else. You stand on your pivot. I mean, fortunately in North, you got the benefit of sometimes you might be a whole city away from who you're beefing with, blocks away. I mean, I know other areas like Chicago and things like that. You right next to each other.
Right.
North, as high as the murder rate is, and it's unfortunate, them brothers, at least they not right next to each other. It could be a whole lot worse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The gang culture as of recently has actually shifted towards a more what neighborhood are you from. So you got a whole lot of gangs that's clicked up with one another, which proves that gang life is garbage. Because ain't nobody really just sticking to, I'm this set of blood, I'm this set of Crip. It's more like, I don't care what you are no more. If you from Whatever street we on right now.
It's 9th Street.
You care about State Street, right?
Yeah, we on 9th Street.
We on 9th, you know what I'm saying? We on 9th Street. They be like, all right, if you from 9th, 10th, 11th, we Nonville, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It don't matter what you bang and stuff like that. Proves it's garbage, because I as UPK, of course, we'll never commit no type of fraudery like that. You know what I'm saying? But gang life in Newark is just all types of messed up. It's all type of, you grow up with somebody in school, they're your friends, they live on opposite side of town, now all of a sudden y'all turn 16, 14, you beefing, ain't nothing you can do about it. There's no really picking and choosing, it's just, it is what it is.
Right. Okay, so it's like any other place with gang life. It's
the same thing, man.
It's just a part of the fabric of the neighborhood.
Yeah, and it's actually a little worse because a lot of people don't know is LA came out the North and established the motherland. You know what I'm saying? So Cali came out the North and established a lot of these gangs officially. You know what I'm saying? So they feel like they got homegrown ties to the motherland, and they make us feel like we gotta rep harder, we gotta go harder, we be more official in certain areas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, us being black people, being official is everything to us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't official, you don't get no respect. You know what I'm saying? Whether you on the left hand side or the right hand side.
Right.
You see what I mean? So it's like, if you bang it and you ain't official, like they own you even more. It just make the gang life so much worse than no. Because we tied into the motherland.
Right.
You know?
Right. That's crazy. All right.
Actually, a lot of y'all know Tretch.
Yeah,
like, Tretch was very instrumental. Very instrumental. I'm not gonna get into all that. I don't know. He's very instrumental in some things out there. Put it like that. A lot of these brothers that you might know from the area, famous brothers, a couple of them very instrumental in some of the gang life out there as far as foundations. Foundations, certain things. These certain things, I ain't gonna say too much. I don't want the brothers to get indicted. You know what I'm saying? Or in trouble for anything that I say. But a lot of these brothers, you could trace a lot of the origins back to some famous people. They get down. Even the famous people from Jersey get down.
Heard that. All right, so the question first, like, so all right, if you come from that, how'd you wind up on West UPK? You know what I'm saying? How'd you wind up on that wave?
Oh man, it's crazy. I just told my shorty about this in the car. Man, I learned I was an Israelite from some squeeze. I call him a squeeze. He just squeezed the life out of him. The man was a squeeze, man. He made everything just so fruity, so disgusting, so, you know what I mean? Like, he was responsible for a lot of crimes while claiming he was in the truth. Put it like that. I ain't even gonna tell y'all who he was affiliated with, but I'm gonna say ICBK is home of the truth. Understand? I'm not even gonna say all that. The brother was a squeeze. Wound up getting me in a whole lot of trouble by listening to him. I dropped the Israelite thing, like, man, this was Israelite being I could go back to the streets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I go do what I do. I know the area I'm from, the hood I'm from. I'm like, man, I can go play that without having the mental angst of, you can't do this, you can't do that, because you this. If you're gonna teach me I should do this anyway, I just might as well do it and go be a damn blood. I don't know if I curse on it.
Yeah, it does.
I'm gonna be a fucking blood. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna be a fucking blood. You see what I'm saying? Like, this shit don't make no damn sense. I'm going back to do what the fuck I was doing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, long story short, I learned about it in Jersey. He moved us down to VA. I knew nothing about camps at the time. All I knew was he the only person I knew that knew this. You know what I'm saying? So I see him watching some camp. I'm like, damn, these niggas that do this on the corners, niggas that talk. You know what I'm saying? These niggas that do this. I come back to Jersey and shit. I start running the streets more. I get into a bunch of trouble, attempts. On me, attempts, committing attempts. You know what I'm saying? It just made me realize, like, everything, the Israelite thing just kept plaguing my mind. Like, I wasn't able to move, I would say, as efficiently as I used to in the streets. Because I'm second guessing moves, I'm moving wrong, I feel like I'm going crazy. Anytime I smoke weed, I'm tripping the hell out. I'm thinking somebody trying to murder me, which they really was. Everybody in the world, you got somebody trying to kill you. Most how want you going? Damn, you see what I'm saying? So like, you all about to get murdered, you on death's door, but it really made me feel like I was going insane. Knowing that I'm an Israelite and still trying to run the block. So what ended up happening was one night, somebody pulled up on me, mistaken identity. They bust the corner, I'm taking the trash out, man, like a Jeep. They say Jacob like to dwell in tents and chill, man. I ain't chilling with the flip flops on and the tank top and the basketball shorts. I had the trash in my hand, chilling. This cat bust a move, skirt right in front of me, up a pole. Y'all know what the pole is. He pulls a gun up. Trash right here, man. The trash can. I'm just stuck like this. And they say in the world, you look like somebody's a bad thing. You look at me, wave it off and pull off. Man, I'm sitting there shocked for like an extra 15 seconds, like with the trash in my hand like this. I drop it, I go back inside, act like nothing happened.
Right.
I'm sitting there, I'm in my room shaking, like shaking. Now, in the world, completely in the world, I wouldn't have shook at that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I probably would have even reacted. You know what I'm saying? I went upstairs and was shaking. I'm like, damn, man, I would spend 6 hours alone in my room studying, trying to find out what the hell is going on after that. You know what I mean? So what wound up happening is I'm watching a video. I can't recall what video, I ain't going front. But I'm watching the UPK video, of course. And I'm like, man, yo, home of the truth, home of the truth, home of the truth.
Right.
And something that was in me from Jersey is like I told you, being black, period, like originality. So coming from a gang background, we really start to embrace motherland. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You got a motherland, you from the founder, you from that. So as UPK start saying home of the truth, I ain't really watched so many other cameras, but I'm like, I see them and I'm like, y'all gotta be frauds. You know what I'm saying? I look a couple of videos, it's like they wasn't coming off right. They talking about, let's sleep with a couple heathens. I want Asian wives. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that.
Right.
It just ain't hit me right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm studying. I get into online classes without calling anybody. Shout out Captain Zariak, because I eventually called him.
Shout out Captain Zariak.
This is a funny thing. I get online, I tell Captain Shock, like, man, I'm tired of being an online Israelite.
Yeah.
He's like, oh shit, Mossad crazy. He said, where you from? I told him where I'm from. He said, it's like close to New York. This is all in a little chat online on YouTube and shit. Back when we still did the chat on UPK.com.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we were all on that shit. He responding as I'm typing, but he responding verbally.
Yeah.
I'm watching him, he like, sorry, I got work for you, you better call that damn number. He says, as a matter of fact, somebody post that damn number. Post that number.
Who was that? That was Captain Zakar?
Captain Shock said that in class.
Captain
Tuesday
Shock?
Brotherhood class, that shit grew me. You know what I'm saying? Tuesday Brotherhood class with Captain Shock, that shit grew me.
Shout out Captain Mashak.
You feel me?
DC.
Most definitely. You know what I'm saying? So I get to talking to Captain Zariak. He basically just making me feel like made me feel like I ain't shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I ain't shit. He like, in a brotherly way.
Yeah.
Like, you need to do better. I'm like, damn, I do. I spend about 6 hours just studying every day. I had no slave. I took everything I got from ill-gotten money in the world and burned it. Like I was just feeling like I was just nothing. Threw it in the trash. Anything I got from Christmas, anything I got from dope money, threw the shit in the trash or I burned it or something. I started calling Captain Kadazar for counsel, man.
Shout out Cap Kadazar.
Shout out Cap Kadazar. I'm calling Cap Kadazar for counsel every motherfucking day for nothing. 6 times a day for nothing. He made me feel like my problems were small shit to a giant. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going through, which is good for any brother watching this. Your problems will eventually be small shit to a giant. You just keep on trekking through what you trekking through and you got it. You know what I'm saying? The Brotherhood got you. You know what I mean? So he making me feel like my problems small shit to a giant. Going through it. Eventually, I had no bread. I still didn't want to work for the white man, but I knew I couldn't sell drugs no more. I borrowed. I'm gonna tell y'all this story right here. I ain't gonna get too much into it. I don't want to seem like I'm nothing because I ain't shit. It's a lie. Let me say it gracefully. The manager and Hana made me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not nothing, man. My righteousness is nothing. I borrowed $13 from my mother. I'm 17 at the time. I go get on the train to New York, go there, come back, hop a turnstile. Don't hop a turnstile if y'all watching this. I hop the turnstiles. I'm trying to save the money so I could get back and forth to class more.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I hop the turnstile. I get back. I found out that I could stand outside the camp even though I couldn't come in the camp. Yeah. So I'm like, damn. I had like not $1. I had $6.50. I paid it. I walked the Penn Station, North Penn Station from my house, like 40-minute walk. I hit that boom, hop on the PATH train. I'm on 32nd when I get on, 32nd and 6th Avenue. I find, 7th, whatever the hell avenue I found. I walk like 93 blocks up to 125th Street. 93 New York blocks. I ain't nothing y'all brothers could do way better than me. I know men who have done way better than me.
That's hunger though, that's grit.
Yeah, man. When you almost die. You see what I'm saying? And forget almost die. When you die, it's over. When you going insane over weeks or periods of time, it's different than death. It's different.
It's crazy.
It is different.
It's crazy because it's like death really came to your doorstep.
It came to my doorstep.
It really it chased you into the truth. I mean, like you ain't really coming to the truth. Like you was chased into this joint.
I got ran in here.
I ran in this joint.
You know, it's like you could die.
Yeah.
Or you can come in the truth. That's why I know if I ever leave, I know I'm done. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got no plans to go nowhere. You see what I'm saying? I ain't got no plans to go nowhere. I walk them blocks up there. I'm watching these brothers teach, man. I watch Captain Carr teach.
Sean Capzakar.
Cap Capzakar, a couple of the other officers who were there at the time. I can't remember everybody's name. Had this crazy knee issue at the time. I just walked 93 blocks.
Yeah.
I'm doing this right here, waving and swaying. I'm like, I'm trying to stand out there, man. I'm over here doing the pee-pee dance on the corner of 125th and Lennox Avenue, man.
Yeah.
I'm doing this. I mean, I've been calling Cap and Tazaric and Cap Capzakar for a while now. I never told nobody I had this knee issue, man. The spirit of the Lord is with them brothers, man. Them brothers let me sit down in the back right there. They didn't view me as a threat, man. You know what I'm saying? They let me sit down in the back to rest my legs before I walk back down them damn blocks to get back on that train, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm forever grateful for it because that just showed me like you could never leave if somebody do that for you.
Yeah.
I got so many stories in the world where nobody did nothing half as good with 3 times the reason to. You know what I'm saying? So like that sticks with me forever. I don't tell that story too much because I don't want to seem like I'm anything. Them 93 blocks ain't nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can give you countless stories of everything.
No, but it is though. Like it's nothing to you. You know what I mean? You might seem it's nothing nowadays or to another man, you know what I'm saying? Because you great until somebody else do greater than you. You know what I'm saying? So at one point in time, a nigga never walked 93 blocks until you came. You know what I'm saying? The next nigga might walk 200 blocks. You know what I mean? But you set the bar, like you set the foundation you know what I mean, of what ambition is, what determination is. You had that will to survive. And just that little bit of will that you had made you walk those blocks and brought you in here. Now we see who we see today. You know what I'm saying? Wall. You know what I'm saying? My brother could walk Gabar. I mean, as UPK knew. You know what I'm saying? 5 Steezy. You know what I mean? So shout out to you for walking them 93 blocks, because without that, you know what I'm saying, we would have never had that track together.
Damn right. That's right, man. That's right, man.
So what's up with the music, man? What you on this music tip, man?
Oh man, with the music, I ain't gonna tell you, man.
So boy, you pull the cutters out on me.
Alright. So I got a process. I like to record a lot at one time. So what I'm doing is I got so much going on, you know what I'm saying? The grace and mercy of the Most High, He allowed me to try to raise the state up, try to raise Norca, so raise the city of Norca. Right. So I'm focused on that. And once I got some free time off for doing that, you know, and the white man get off my back, you know what I'm saying? Then I plan on, I'm gonna do a whole day, about six beans, you know what I'm saying, 6 whole beans or whatever, in the studio, and I'm a
bean is 100 for everybody that's not in the East
bean is
Coast.
100, you know what I mean? 6 whole beans, and I'm gonna run it up. I'm gonna run it down. I'm gonna do about like 4 or 5, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Look, music is my passion. I definitely gave it up for the truth.
Yeah.
There's a brother in the truth, no longer with us, but he sparked me again. You know what I mean? He had sparked me. And when I realized I had the talent to do it in the school as well, I mean, I basically, I feel like I need to do it. You know what I mean? I feel like I need to.
Right.
It's like a relief. It's like a release, like camp.
Right.
You know what I mean? You just get to let loose. But I definitely got some things in the work. This time I own the beats. I know a lot of brothers be hitting me up because I'm black. I don't own that beat. Y'all can't put that in a lot of your podcasts and stuff like that and monetize it. I do not own that beat. I appreciate y'all for rocking with the song, but I do not own that beat. So I can't find a brother who did it. You know what I mean? So it's like, but
I actually got some of your tracks on the Nach TV intros. Yeah.
So that's love right there. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, look, they know, man. We know. You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing what you're doing, man. Just keep being who you know is Wall, man. My brother. You know what I'm saying? Keep rocking them out. Alright, but let me ask you a question. So you've been in gang life and you here today, right? How would you define brotherhood?
I'm gonna give you another story. Give me 1 second, let this law enforcement pass right here. I'm gonna give you another story. I just told one of my ribs or whatever like that. So I'm gonna give you a story of the game like I'm gonna give you a story of the truth. Y'all should be able to pick up on the difference. If not, I'll tell you the difference. You know what I mean? I'm playing a basketball game in 8th grade. I'll tell y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm into all that or whatever like that. Long story short, I get to arguing with the coach after the game. We lose the playoff game. He started blaming us for the loss when it was the point guards and the shooting guards. I was a big man.
Shout out to the forwards.
Shout out to the forwards. The centers played their role. You know what I'm saying? So Man, I get to arguing with him, man. He said something on him. I'm from the hood. He was from the hood, too. He was a grown man, like 35. I'm 14, 13, 14. But we both from the same ghetto. So he knew what he said when he said, I got something for you. When we was arguing, I'm like, man, you doing something? He said, what? You want to do all that? I got something for you. I said, you got something for me? I took my shirt off, man. My homie from the other team ran in our locker room because he heard the commotion holding me back. Man, long story short, he get his cousin to come. He was in a gang, but not in the gang that I beefed with. Him and somebody else jumped me, right? So they came act. He said, of course, the word is not. I'm like, nah. The brother was next to me. They didn't know his face. He looking shook like they wanted him. I'm like, nah, I don't know. This is right after the game. I'm like, nah, I don't know. Like, all right, bet. Me and get to walking. All my other homies is there too, but me and get to walking, right? Back up the way. Man, we walking up this block, Springdale and EO. It just takes off. I'm like, I look at him, I'm like, looking at him running. I turn. I see the dude that asked me right here next to me. I see that some of his mans right here next to me. I'm like, I already knew it was up. So he like, you said you ain't somebody. I'm like, nah, I get to put at least this little Blackberry lookalike. I was poor. I had this little Blackberry lookalike. Stuffed it right here. Snuffed me. Boom, they get to stomping on me. They run after they done. I get up, they gone. All the way down the street, they gone. I get up looking for first. Supposed to be, you know,
it's supposed to be your brother.
Any gang sign for anybody.
Right.
Just we supposed to be tight, you know what I mean? Whatever like that. Long story short, they looking for him, they jump me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever like that. Calling him, he ducking me, he don't answer. He seen him, he ran. I protected this man, potentially saved his life.
Right.
He left me for the wolves. You know what I'm saying? And we both heard that somebody in that crowd had a gun, had a strap. You know what I mean? That's the only reason I didn't get down back. After they snuffed me or whatever, boom, I let them get their one off. He run on me. Man, in the truth, let me tell you something, man. I done went through something with, I don't know if the story is why I told, so I can't tell that one. I don't know if we've ever told that one. I'm in the truth, man.
It's not
when
TV,
polite,
man. It's all exclusives, man.
It's all exclusive, man. But I gotta get clearance from the captain to mention this story, man. That's beyond me. I'm not trying to get checked for Nach TV. Y'all subscribe to Nach TV, but I ain't trying to get checked for it. I'd tell you another one. When y'all know Polite came up to the camp, man. Y'all all know the story that went down there. Which I don't know, it was about a week or two before that. Some Puerto Rican brother came there. And this was a hot summer. This was a hot summer in New York. Some white devil came up there, some chick, trying to bite us. Me and the brother Gabar spitting in our direction, all that. You know, Polite came, he trying to cross the line, told him to cross the fucking line, get the fuck out of here. Nigga got the fuck out of there.
Right.
You know what I mean? But everybody stepped up to that plate. What y'all don't see, I haven't seen that video in a while, so maybe y'all do see, but what y'all don't see in that video is the 40 people Polite had behind him. So y'all don't see. And we don't count men like that, but we didn't have 40. We maybe had 20% of that, 25% of that at that camp. You know what I mean? Y'all don't see that behind him, though. Maybe y'all did, I ain't seen it in a while. Another week, Puerto Rican brother came with a bat, like with the bus on this 2x. He's like, I'm gonna get a 2x4. Cause leave, cause come back, 2x4, everything. I'm just staring at him like, on post, like, you gonna have to bust a move, buddy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because my orders is I can't do nothing to you until you cross this line. You see what I'm saying? So I get an order. Right. You going to have to do something. Right. You know what I mean? In the world, I had a bit of a fighting problem. So I kind of wanted him to cross the line. Right. So shout out to you. You know what I mean? But the brother never crossed it. He had brothers that done told us they going to come back with a strap. They going to come back with a gun. You see what I'm saying? All types of things. Shout out to Kentucky 8. Y'all know what went down with the Kentucky 8.
Shout out Kentucky 8.
Basically, that man that ran on me in the world, I saved his life. Not even, I kid you not. Let's say it happened at 8, I saved his life. They ran back up on us at like 8:07. I saved his life not even 10 minutes ago. Right. The nigga dipped on me. We both knew somebody in their crowd had a strap. You know, we ain't had no beef with them, so we not thinking nothing of it. Right. But that could have been the end of my life for saving your life. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So you willing to mix for the ball, and then he run on you.
And then ball run. He takes off down the block.
Right, but now when they go down, man, not only do they stand strong, you stand strong.
That, man, let me tell you something, man. Y'all seen that video? Y'all seen Captain Zod step in front of Captain Zod. Yeah. It ain't because Captain Zod ain't capable. don't get that mistaken at all. It's not because he's incapable.
Right.
It's simply because Gabar, that's his camp. Like, you gonna do something, to me first.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? You hit it right on the head. Like you gave me the perfect definition of what brotherhood is. You know what I'm saying, and what it is in the world. You know what I'm saying? Because that question gets asked a lot on Nach TV. But you broke it down somewhere I'd never heard broken down before. You gave us the real definition of what brotherhood is, and you can only really find brotherhood in the UPK.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Because you was in, like, y'all, I don't know if y'all was banging, but you know what I'm saying, like, if you say that's how
he was banging. No, what I will say is he wasn't supposedly, I'm about to lie, he was supposed to be banging.
He was
supposed to be banging with me.
So so y'all supposed to be from the same set, same squad.
Same squad, same area, hang with the same crowd, all that.
And he rolled on you.
Man, they couldn't believe he rolled on me.
And that's crazy because he pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like if you first of all you stood up for him. And second of all, when he rolled on you, he already knew what was about to happen to you. I guess he thought you was gonna run too, but you ain't built like that.
I'm not, but man, let me tell you something. I be laughing on my show. They be like, man, black people, one run, we all run, and it's funny. You know what I'm saying? Because but I mean, a situation like this, my man's, I'm with a brother, like that's just a joke. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In reality, they press me this close, asking me, you know. I'm in his face like I don't know. And he's standing right here. And he's sitting there looking like this. But I'm like, I'm not thinking of that. Like, oh, bro, scared. I'm not getting on him. I'm like, yo, let's get bro out of here. We go up the block. Bro, he sees them. I'm texting some girl I'm talking to back then. You know, we 8th grade. I'm texting some girl I'm talking to, man.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to her, man. Man.
Yo, you shout out.
She gotta come back to the truth, man. I gotta find her, man. Light skin Jamaican, man. Jesus.
Oh yeah, that's exciting, bro.
It's a lie. But you know what I mean? And that went down like that, man. That shit just showed me. It showed me some bull. I'm calling all my mans after that. What was y'all like? The ones I would usually rely on. I usually be with him like that, but I was with him and he supposed to be from the same set. So I'm like, what was y'all like? Like, man, we went this way, man. We was doing this. We was with this girl. We was. So I wound up getting the scraps from all my guys over that. I never found him. Now let me tell you something else. It's more profound. When I found the school, I didn't get my name yet. When I found the school, I had a brother in the world that it's cool or whatever. He calls me like, yo, you ever found that boy that jumps you now? I'm like, nah, at this point, I'm off that. This is years ago now, so I'm off it. He like, yo, I just seen him walk in his house. I got the 30 on me right now. What you want? I'm like, no, leave him alone, bro. First, I ain't believe him. I'm like, where you at? He like, I'm in front of the park, in front of Washington. I'm like, so I knew he was over there. I'm like, don't do that, bro. I'm like, don't. And that's only because of the school. I'm gonna keep it very honest. It's only because of the school, because in my eyes, you violated me. No matter if it's 3 years ago, I was trying to get up with you ever since. You see what I'm saying? That's violation. You see what I'm saying? But I ain't even glorifying that I wanted to do it. It's messed up that I even wanted to do it back then. But the fact that I came to the school, they made me realize, like, that happened. That's messed up. He pussy. But you found the truth. You gotta let him go. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let all that go. Christ gave you a second chance. How you gonna hold that against him? You want Christ to hold your sins against you? Let him go, bro. Relax. So, you know what I mean?
That's brother.
You'll never experience something like that in the UPK. I got other stories, but some of them gotta be cleared by a captain. Before I get to run in my mouth.
I'm saying though, like, cause you know what I'm saying, look, the world need to know Wall, man. Wall story need to be, you know what I'm saying, worldwide, cause you a complex brother, mad intricate. You feel what I'm saying? And your story is not like any other brother in the truth, but every brother in the truth went through raw mix-ups to get where you are today. You know what I mean? So your story, man, is amazing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad to see you here today. I'm glad to see you my brother. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to you, man. Shout out to everything you went through. You know what I'm saying? Because it made you who you are today. You know what I'm saying? You went through the fire to get that name. I mean, what your name mean anyway?
My name mean painless, man. Let me tell you something. The world got a whole lot of pain to give you, man. It really don't mean nothing. That word got a whole lot of pain to give you. My full name is Chaawal Gabar, so painless warrior.
Painless warrior.
The world got a whole lot of pain it can give you, man. You can fold. Don't get me wrong. You see brothers that fold every day when they drunk in front of the liquor store. They asking you, I'm saying, you a one-way soldier. You look like you in a gang or something. Brother might ask you for a hit. You know what I'm saying? That's not even what you do.
Right.
But the brother just see you looking so damn hardcore, he assume you sell drugs.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Those brothers have folded. It's unfortunate. We do reach out to those brothers. Those are brothers we want in the school, 100%. The murderers, the gangbangers, the druggies, the drug dealers. Them brothers are folded. You know what I'm saying? The world gave a whole lot of pain, and without the UPK, like, there would be no black race. I want y'all to truly understand that there'd be no black, Hispanic, Native Indians, because we have people trying to commit genocide against us. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than just Trump. I know it's popular to just think on that. I need y'all to think on everything that always happened, that's been happening before he got in there. Racism ain't new because that orange-haired freak done got in office. Right. You know what I'm saying? It ain't new. He exposed it, he showed it to you. You know what I'm saying? He ain't hide his hand. That's it, man. I'm gonna also add, if y'all voting, I don't know when you gonna drop this, but if y'all voting, stop. Right. That racism been there, man. The world is gonna continue to give you that pain you feel from not being able to let your son walk down the block at 9 o'clock at night in whatever neighborhood he wants to. He can't go to the store no more. And you think it's just gangs. No, the cops will harass him and kill him. The cops will do that, bro. Go to Chicago. Everybody love talking about Chicago. It's big gang this, big gang that. Newark, they say Newark is the place that never been scared. That's the little moniker for Newark. They say LA is motherland. Go to these places, ask these gangsters, ask what's really going down. Niggas is shooting. Cops is shooting too, though. Cops is shooting too. We love to just take whatever CBS put out and just eat it. You just eat it. Why don't you go there and ask them brothers, man? Stop fearing your own kind. Go ask your cousin that bang. You know what I'm saying? Go ask. Every black person that's getting killed ain't black. We don't stand for black on black. I mean, he getting killed by a black brother. We don't stand for black on black crime, but I'd be a liar if I told you the cops is out here doing their job properly. That's what I ICPK needs to police the communities. Right. All that gang, everything I just mentioned to you, that don't happen if my father's in the ICPK. You see what I'm saying? That don't happen. That's why we haven't chosen the ICPK. It's integral. It is important. You got fathers in the ICPK, man. Let me tell you something. You can still go up the wrong way. That's your prerogative. I'm not joining no gang if my father in the ICPK. Right. I'm not doing it. I would have already been around the hardest, most righteous, most brotherly, most loving men in the world. Why the hell would I go join the Bloods? Right. Why the hell would I go be a Crip? Right. You know what I'm saying? So I could be insane? I mean, no damn sense, man. Ain't no damn sense. The ISUPK is a complete necessity in the earth. It's a necessity. You know, a lot of brothers got gang stories, so y'all should know what I'm talking about. ISUPK is a complete necessity. Your big homie probably told you, you gotta bang because it's a necessity. It was a necessity for the nigga that got killed too. You see what I'm saying? It's a necessity for him, the one that's locked up 25 to life, the one that got 17 for weed, the ones that Kamala Harris done put in jail and all. It was a necessity for them to bang too. Right. You see what I'm saying? Right. Your necessity to be different. What's necessary for you is you join the ISUPK because banging ain't do shit for us. Right. You know what I mean?
Man, that's heavy, man. That's heavy, man. Look, man, this Gabar, man. Heavy hitter out of New Jersey, Brick City, man.
I subscribe to No Cowards, New Jersey.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say to the people, man?
Let me tell you something. Nach doing this thing. Big shout out to Nach TV. Shout out to the generals of the ISUPK, captains, officers, the troopers, the young men fighting to come up in here. The sisters that stand hardcore with these brothers. The sisters fighting to come up in here, man. Don't get taken out. Y'all see the times we in. Y'all see everything we going through right now, man. This shit is not finna get better. Coronavirus gonna come away and something else gonna come. You see what I'm saying? The earth ain't getting better. Y'all know Trump, he out here. I follow the news close, it's my job. Trump out here brokering peace treaties with every fucking body. And you might be thinking that America's about to be great again. And you ain't gotta join the ISUPK because life not about to crumble. Your life finna crumble in a second. I'm just telling you. Your life finna crumble. You wanna live past a certain date. You want to live to see America crumble, you gotta join the ISUPK or you're going to crumble with America. That's it. That's whether you gangbang, whether you in a church, whether you in a mosque or whatever. Last thing I'm going to say is that's also a problem. You gangbangers be wearing them damn man dress. Fucking man dresses, y'all out here banging and you Muslim. The same damn time. You understand? You selling rock and you worship a rock. Shit don't make no damn sense. You got to clean up.
That's heavy.
You got to clean up.
That's heavy, man.
That's it. That's all I got, bro.
Alright, man, we out there joint wall.
Alright, one. That's what
So we got represent for the culture. Niggas coming out here with all this funny color hair, skinny jeans and shit. Fuck that, nigga. We taking it back to the fringes. Motherfucking Spikes, nigga, representing for the Hebrews. You know what I'm saying? Angry Black Man Media, nigga. We getting it there. We bringing that real shit back.
I match my guns with the sneaks. That's my fashion week. Go ask the streets. Dog, we got massive beef. We pass elite. play this on blast, repeat. Let it go worldwide, let the masses peep. I don't care if she thick or her ass petite. She want war with the D, she a casualty. Long as she don't got no limits like I'm Master P.
Fucking bitches! Boom, dick style!
No, do that shit over again.
You know I'm squeezing on triggers, my bullets hitting you, won't heal her with stitches. You don't want that, you don't wanna get your skull cracked. Better tighten up when a nigga tell you fall back. Titties on the drum, you a sucker, give you all that. When you stand tall at, that's where you gon' fall at.